Hi, Deepa Rani Shekar from Transform Life Programs, Love and Light. So friends, today I am going to talk to you about two qualities, opposite in nature. Okay, so what is appreciation or praise? When someone appreciates some quality in you, do you feel good? Obviously, you feel on top of the world. You feel like flying high in the sky. And you just feel so good. And when someone appreciates us, what do? We go that extra mile to keep up the tempo of getting more appreciation. Yeah? And we like that person. We like that person immensely. And we want to get more appreciation, so we perform better. Don't we all do that? So, appreciation is a very, very important quality. Now, coming to the opposite of appreciation, criticism. When someone criticizes us, do we like it? Yuck, I don't like it. Maybe what they are saying makes sense. Maybe what they are saying is right. But I don't like it. When we don't like it, are we going to listen to what they say and follow what they are criticizing us about? No, we kind of don't care. We turn a deaf ear to them. Yeah, that's what I do. When people criticize me, I just don't care. I stop bothering. But when people appreciate me, I try to live up to that appreciation. It's a very important point that we fail to understand. It's the same with children. Yeah, the more you criticize them, they're just going to ignore you, and that's going to become a habit right into their adolescence and adulthood. And then we keep wondering why our children don't listen to us. We keep criticizing people, and then we keep wondering why my team doesn't listen to me. Why my colleagues do not respect me. Why my family doesn't listen to anything I say. Why my children ignore me. So one of the major reasons is in trying to guide them, we are criticizing them. Criticism never works, and they just start ignoring us because it's not a feel-good factor. Yeah. And when it comes to appreciation, everybody loves appreciation. And this appreciation makes the person give genuinely, love truthfully. And like I told you, do that extra mile to keep up the ball of appreciation rolling. Yeah, this is one of the easiest ways of doing it. In fact, Louise Hay in one of her affirmation quotes says, "You have been criticizing yourself all your life. Has it worked? No. Now try approving of yourself and see how it works." It's a very simple thing, not just others, we keep criticizing ourselves also. Yeah, we keep criticizing ourselves also. So what happens when we criticize ourselves? We are invalidating our own self. And we ourselves stop creating that benchmark. Stop wanting to improve. Stop preparing to excel. And that is where growth halts. And then we wonder what happened. Why things are not moving for me. Anything is not moving, we ourselves are the reason. Anything not moving in our lives, we ourselves are the reason. So, criticism never works. Appreciation always works. However, the appreciation should be genuine. It should not be flattery. There is a thin line between flattery and genuine appreciation. Do know what it is. Just go into the person who's appreciating and what the appreciation is about. Just feel here whether it feels real. Just check the feeling here whether it feels real and true. See if by accepting the appreciation and doing something, what would the person benefit? What would you give the person to benefit? When you know that, you will kind of get to know whether it is flattery or appreciation. So what happens to appreciation is, well, we all know Shiva, Lord Shiva. He is one of the Trimurtis. He is one of the creators and the destroyers, right? So the Holy Trinity, so the Hindu Trinity. So Shiva is a god who is very popular, very powerful, known for his strength, power and his meditative abilities. So he is also known to be the giver, the absolute giver. He gives without thinking. Why? Because when he is praised, he just forgets himself to the extent of getting himself into trouble. So you don't have to find Shiva outside. You don't have to ritualistically look for him. Just do the chant here. That is the best praise for him, and he will find you. That is a way of inviting Shiva into you. That is the best appreciation for Shiva. Alright. So there are many instances where Shiva got into trouble because he was so eager to gift people who were appreciating him. Bhasmasura, he went into penance. Shiva was so happy. He asked for a boon. Whoever I keep my palm on should turn to ashes. And Shiva said, Tatastu, Amen. And Bhasmasura, having got the boon, said, now that I have the boon, how do I believe it? I have to test it. So let me test it by keeping my palm on your head. Shiva knew the potency of the boon, and he knew that he will turn to ashes. Bhasmasura's plan was praise Shiva, get the boon and turn him to ashes, and then he will be the most powerful demon king. But Shiva called out, Shiva started running and Bhasmasura started chasing. Imagine the most powerful god running and a demon chasing him. And it was Vishnu in the form of Mohini who came, distracted Bhasmasura and started dancing and invited him for a dance, saying that, for a competition, saying you cannot outdo me in dance. Can you dance better than me? Just follow my steps. So as Vishnu in the avatar of Mohini kept dancing, in one step put the palm on his or her own head, and Bhasmasura did the same thing and he was reduced to ashes. So every praise, every appreciation, if you are not careful, can lead to something similar, a similar situation like this. Be very careful. Be mindful of what the praise is about, who is praising you. And remember, tolerance is one of the most important psychological tools. Shiva, the giver that he also was very angry if his anger was roused. If he opened his third eye, everything would be burned to cinders. So never let that happen to yourself, because anger always burns within and around. So go into the practice of tolerance. Tolerance is the greatest gift and tool, psychological tool you can gift yourself. Anytime you're angry, ask yourself, what is this anger, if I exhibit it, going to get me? If I don't, what will I gain? And how else can I handle this situation? How can I have my way but still not explode in anger? So just go through that, and if you still get very angry, in my previous 2 videos, I have spoken at length about how to manage your anger. So be that person who praises everyone around you genuinely appreciates everyone around you. Be appreciative of yourself, of the good qualities you have. Appreciate your children. appreciate your children, that is when they will do better, much better than how they would respond to criticism. And always be aware of the tool called tolerance, and see that Shiva comes seeking for you and not the other way around. Only when your anger is at a very low ebb or at a flat curve is when you can meditate. Only then the Om Namah Shivaya connects to your soul, connects to your being. Only then the vibration reaches Shiva. Only then you become the God consciousness. So think about it. See if you can do it. Thank you for joining me. Deepa Rani Shekar from Transform Life Programs. Love and light.